happy day. It's over on Neptune, beat up the planet, and if you notice, we are careening steadily on a pace for a level.
It's a steady careen.
It's a steady careen.
It's very steady on this mad dash towards level 20.
Yes. Well, we are this episode and next episode away from level 20, which we hope to have out by the end of the year. And that's going to wrap the first season of Your Weekend Dungeon. So, I'm very excited for that. How are you feeling about it?
It feels weird to finish things.
I mean, you know, it's always good to finish.
Oh. I've heard it's not always about that.
Yeah, it's not. Sometimes it's the journey and not the finish.
Right, yeah. How you get there.
You know.
For D&D players, it's usually in something's stomach. So that's where you ended up. We know how you got there.
Yeah, it turns out the real dungeon is the friends we've made along the way.
Dungeons are other people.
That being said, Your Weekend Dungeon will be taking a break in the month of January. I know it's a dark time to not have a weekend dungeon, but I believe in you, all of my listeners.
It's really my fault. I made a New Year's resolution to make a dungeon, so of course I have to kind of not do it at first.
Yeah. We're hoping that we can get 2-ish seasons out next year with a break in summer as well as this break in winter.
Yeah.
But that means, you know what? Between now and then, you'll see some higher production values. You'll see some more fun being had. I'll probably pop in and post 1 or 2 things just at random. So, be looking forward for that.
Aside from that, where did I last leave you guys?
In Sigil? Yeah, Sigil, right?
Oh, yeah. Don't you love that midwinter break when no one can play D&D because holidays happen?
Oh, yeah. Holidays vacate your D&D game faster than a fucking bad pizza around the table.
Oh, man. Yeah, like, I don't think we should have bought sushi from P-Chop.
Oh, golden sushi. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, deli sushi. All right, well,
sometimes it's good.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Crapshoot.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, after 2 weeks of not playing D&D, you're like, where are you guys? I forget. Did you win? Did you win D&D? Anyone? Bueller?
I believe in specific they just finished out the Dragon Temple and got hurled back into Sigil again.
Right. And the barrier that used to be there is pretty much down by now, but the dragon golem is still sitting there, kind of unmolested. Unmolestable, really.
Well, I mean, more molestable now that they have the parts. So, at this point, you should be able to use that javelin that we gave you at the end of the last episode to pierce the heart of Tarask in the center of the dragon golem and make it mortal. You just still have to fight the thing, though, right? Like.
Once you've shed its super form, you know.
Yeah.
Once you've knocked the Megazord apart into its constituent Zords. Yeah.
Now the nice thing is this thing's only a CR16, so your player should be able to polish it off. Well.
Oh yeah, right. This thing should go down in like 2 good, like really solid hits. Yeah, by now, right? Yeah. Not even any ads.
Nope. Yep. It's a solo thing. If they have a clever way of disabling it now that it's no longer immortal and you're no longer like half the level you're supposed to be when facing it, sure, go with that. Whatever it is, let them get past that glowy portal that that they saw the occupant make when they were here the first time. Once it's dead or taken care of, the film over the portal erodes. Knowledge Arcane and Knowledge Planes check of DC 30 revealed that the portal goes to an isolated demi-plane. If they roll high enough, like 35 plus, you might want to give the additional information that this demi-plane has been created whole cloth by the occupant using the world seed that he stole from the Feywilds. So you can expect it's divinely morphic to his will and built with a single-minded necromantic purpose. At 40 plus, maybe reveal the disturbing ritualistic pattern of necromancy on the other side. Make them hesitate before they go. Once they crossed, if somebody rolled that high 40, they can tell this plane was made as a living ritual to transform the occupant himself. The vile servants he's left behind are all fragments of his phylactery.
Yeah, if they're here on this demi-plane and no one can get it and no one can beat them, you know,
Yeah.
he figures they're safe. He can just go be a dragon wherever now.
Yeah, he's tucked his phylactery in his own personal demi-plane. Like, my phylactery is my own personal demi-plane, even more. Like, what are you gonna do? Kill a plane? Please.
Oh, these players are pretty close to they're already OP. I'm sure they're well on their way to be able to kill an entire plane. In fact, one of those exists. One is called Warlock, the Living Plane, and one is called Neth, the Plane That Lives.
Oh, well, that's fun.
So yeah, you can fight that.
Sure, you could totally fight that. In this case, you just really need to fight everything in it.
Yeah.
It's not like what was it, the ninth layer, the fifth layer of the nine hells. That is the witch stretched across to be that hole.
Yeah, that's a little different.
It's just different. Yeah. It's not that
gross. It's very gross.
Very, yeah, like at least 144.
Yeah. Oh man, we gotta revisit that description again, though. That is a witch that was stretched out to coat an entire plane of hell.
Yeah.
Like the forest is her armpit hair or something.
Yeah, and isn't she like at an angle?
No, that one was at an angle, I think.
Oh, okay. The plane is at an angle, and she's just stretched out across it because she like.
Yeah, but then it's not at an angle anymore. It's a different plane.
Huh.
Like someone else took it over and they redecorated, so it's not a slant of rocks falling down anymore. It's now this forest that used to be a witch.
Ugh.
And there's like monoliths that are like teeth and fingernails, and there's oily lakes. Oily.
What I've learned from that, never piss off one of the Lords of Hell.
Oh, never. Never do that.
Never. Unless you're gonna kill him. And if you are going to kill them, make sure you can keep them dead.
Yeah, and if you are going to kill them, redecorate with their face.
Yeah, that too. Redecorating with their face seems to be the surefire way to keep control of the plane yourself.
Big old caverns that are really nostrils.
Oh.
Disgusting.
Anyway, your players are getting a nice bird's eye view as they're thousands of feet in the air above a murky, shadow-filled swamp.
Oh yeah, did we mention they're falling?
I mean,
you go through the portal, you're falling.
At this point, they should expect it.
Yeah, I like a lot of this third dimensional exploration here we got going on.
Yeah, it's been a very vertical campaign. We have definitely played with the Z-axis.
I figure I've warned them by now.
Yeah, if they don't already have Featherfall or Fly or what is it? Airwalk?
50 feet of rope.
50 feet of well, I don't know that 50 feet of rope is going to do them any good here, unless
yeah,
they know
but they won't fall. They won't fall away from the portal. They'll just be like, oh, and yep, it's we're in the sky.
We're
somebody pull me back.
And of course they can't see that until they've gone through the portal because it's murky and purple.
Good thing we're all druids.
Good thing we're all druids, so we're all just hawks. We're fine.
Oh. Alright, so these hawks fly through the portal.
Yes, it's like a John Woo film, just nothing but fucking doves flying through the portal that are all druids. Level 19 druids.
Yeah. And then they took leadership and all those, they're all flying in formation.
It's like V's of doves.
Dun, da, 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 da.
Flight of Valkyrie, yeah, good choice.
Yeah. I mean, when birds are bombers, there's only one thing they can really do. So anyway.
So as they fall, they can take note of the locations that you'll see marked 1 through 5 on the map here. If they do a simple survival of 25, should be enough to keep them moving around the swamp once they've landed toward any of the marks they intend to visit.
Yeah, oddly enough, the swamp here isn't any more malicious than just being a swamp.
I mean, do you need any more than just being a swamp?
Oh, no. If you like playing with the idea of disease, good time to throw in random fortitude saves.
Yeah, just make a fortitude check. So it should be something that comes out of your mouth when you're trying to buy yourself time.
Did any of the water get in your mouth? No, it didn't.
Nope, I did not get any water in my mouth. If they don't change their direction at all, they'll probably land at the Desecration of the Mind, which is this small island marked number 1. On this island, other than it being a nasty swamp island, is a shade of the occupant. This is the last.
This is what was human of the occupant. This is what's left of him. So it's his shade. This is each of these locations are stops on his journey towards becoming a Draco Lich, which is his ultimate goal. If you're gonna live forever is one of the most powerful beings ever conceived.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we've put something in here called a Sard. We're just reskinning that.
Yep. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
A lot of the at-will, like, control weather and tree shape and stuff is just the plane being divinely morphic to him.
Yeah. Yep, he's using the swampy, evil-y elemental things around him to create these effects instead. And
any of the actual, like, energy damaging stuff, like chain lightning, lightning bolt, and all that jazz, just make it negative energy instead. So it's
black lightning bolts and evil
it's
swampy wood shards.
It's what you'd expect to be hit from by a necromancer.
Yeah. Shards of bone. There you go.
Yeah. Shards of umbral essence. That also curse everyone they hit.
Yeah.
Treat it like the spell curse. Be flavorful with them. Like, curse is such a small spell at this point that...
Yeah, if they don't have lesser restoration on a stick, that's their fault.
Yeah. Or all our fault, because we never gave it to them. But, nope.
Hey, create wand is not a 19th, is not a 20th level feat. They can have that.
They can have that, and they can know that spell. So, at this point...
Be a cleric.
At this point, they should be able to handle, umbral essence bolts that curse them on their head.
I'm expecting such pro-level plays from all levels of player here.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're level 19.
Yeah.
It should be trivial to break a curse. Like, even if they just roll a fucking knowledge religion 35.
Guys, I'll take a short rest and I'll swap out one of my protection spells.
Yeah. Like, you got options here. Don't be too... Just make sure they spend some. It's like the tax on the encounter.
Yeah, everything here should have kind of one of those lingering aftertastes to it.
Now, the big thing about this is this plane is very aggressive against them. And all of these fights are not going to be easy. They're all big, beefy fights.
Until your players make contact with the enemy, and then players happen, and then somehow it's easy. I hate that.
Yeah, understandably, but...
What do you mean you crit my boss?
What boss?
Fine, here's
Oh, that was a boss. Right.
Yes, it was a boss. Caw.
Caw!
Good. Right, they're all druids.
They're all druids. That being said, yeah, if they take one or two of them down quick, that's fine. Some of these will slow down any given party. I think there's enough diversity here that, yeah, they'll take one or two of them down quick, and then the others will be a problem. And there's not really a good place to rest. So we're looking at
unless you're okay with sleeping in swamps. I mean, you can do it.
Yeah, it's still not great. Like,
Yeah.
you're
Funny
still...
enough, if they do these in the wrong order, there is a scroll later that could help them with that.
Nice. So we're just gonna go around and hit them as they're numbered, I think, once they take care of the desecration of the mind.
Yeah.
Because that makes the most sense.
Yeah, and I would definitely land them here because now they gotta travel across the water.
Mm-hmm.
I love asking the players questions like that. How do you get across the water?
Wait, why do I have to get across the what? Oh, shit.
Oh, there's like eels in there. I'm like, ooh, yeah, eels. I didn't think of eels.
Oh, right. We do have some ads.
Yeah.
I mean, they're eel-like, I guess. I mean, they're only CR5s. There's no big deal.
Yeah, gibbering mouthers.
Yeah, no big deal. They're only going to drive you mad.
Yep, that's it. They're just gonna steal your sanity and probably eat you, but you won't know at that point.
Yeah, they're horrid masses of eyes, mouths, and formless flesh. Yeah. Formless flesh.
Formless flesh.
Formless flesh.
Oh yeah.
Just like Grandma used to make them.
It's like it's like if Spam had an opinion.
And won't stop telling you about it.
It's like if it had all the opinion.
It's like if Spam wanted to speak to your manager.
Speaking of ads and getting to the drier land. Less wet land. Right? If they stray too far in the water, there's a shark.
Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do do.
No. I still have not yet listened to it. Please do not.
Well,
I'm not going to. I don't want that.
I can't save you from it now. You've already heard some of it, so.
No, I've heard doot doots, and now I'm thinking skeleton.
Doot doot doo.
Oh, there was music for that?
No, that was John Cena.
Oh, that was John Cena. I should know that. Shame on me. I haven't seen it forever.
Now it's gonna be Baby Shark! Doo doo doo! I'm great. I'm okay with that. It's replaced it in my head.
Oh, man. Apple dough.
I'm gonna have to make that tomorrow. I'm making pie.
Ooh, all right.
Apple dough.
You're gonna eat that pie like the Nightwave shark will eat your players if they feel like sailors. There's always more sharks, ladies and gentlemen.
There is always more. And the Nightwave is a CR20, and it's colossal.
Oh yeah. It'll leave them alone if they run away. Oddly enough. Yeah.
It's like that one giant shark in WoW. It's really, you just kill it because it's there, and it's just oppressively large.
Yep, and it's obvious. Your players can know it's there. Don't hide the shark. It's a shark.
Also, if they're fucking around on the ground too much and like looking for things or digging for clues, put a phylactery in their hand, or I'm sorry, put a curio, a platinum statue of fine dwarven craftsmanship in their hand. If they take it, remember that demi-lich from the dwarven catacombs?
Swallow your soul. That guy?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one.
Throw that one at him again, because we did say that they couldn't find the phylactery, so here it is, and surprise, it's a demi-lich. I believe we made it an awakened demi-lich on this plane, which is a little beefier.
Yeah, he's feeding off the evil energy. This feels right to him. He's gonna go make a friend.
Yeah. So that's all your additional non-essential combats. And if they keep digging for things and keep fucking with things, just do it to them again.
Yeah. So, can you imagine the conversation your players will have? He trapped the ground? Are you kidding?
I mean, why not? He created it all. The whole cloth.
Ground. Okay. No, like they say about your DM. You're like, your DM was ready for that? You dug a hole in the ground and found a demi-lich. He just knew you were going to do that.
I mean, how many times have we used shape, earth, and stone? Gotta have some. Especially
You always have to follow in the fine tradition of the earworm.
These are not nearly as bad as the earworm or what's the thing that's in the piles of garbage? Oh no, it's the ear seeker. Ugh, that's what it's called. The Gygaxian tradition of monsters that are traps.
Yeah, of fucking with the thing you say all the time. I check for traps. I look in the door. I look in the keyhole. Oh, there's a thing in the keyhole.
The eye biter. What? No.
Yeah. Ah!
Now this is just a room of doom. The ceiling's a monster. The wall's a monster. Even the clothes on the floor are a monster.
Yeah. The thing that pokes you in the eye is really way beyond the line. That's just a CR20 shark. Fuck it. Whatever.
It's an enchanted door. It's just spitting part of its mechanism at your eyeball.
Yeah.
Ow, ow, ow. Why?
Don't make me throw my doorknob at you. That's how you gonna get me open.
Anyway, from the Desecration of the Mind, if they follow the numbered order, obviously they move on to the ruins of a tower, toppled into fractured chest-high walls.
Oh yeah. So if you ran out of crafting materials, here you go. You only need a couple walls.
The remnants of the tower itself resembles the occupant's home because, you know, he builds what he knows. Like any good author.
It's a good excuse to reuse a map resource.
Shh.
I mean. It's awesome.
So all over the maze of remaining masonry are broken weapons of powerful warriors and, well, they're corpses. If the players approach armed within 120 feet of the actual remaining standing tower, Grendel will ambush the party from within the remains of the first floor and gets the surprise round.
Like it literally anime leaps out of the wall and dives on the players, because that's how I'm picturing the surprise happening. It leaps out of the walls.
If they stay back more than 120 feet, figure out it's there, and don't approach armed, like, there's a few ways they can do it. I mean, it's Grendel, so you could go the old Beowulf way and challenge it to a wrestling match, in which case combat proceeds as normal without the surprise round. But you should make
maybe even one-on-one.
Yeah, you should make the challenge. Make them work to properly challenge it. The Grendel.
I would like to see Grendel, like if they're like, no, we're not gonna do anything until we're gonna make that thing make the first move, and then Grendel like just kind of like stands, feet apart. It's got a pike in one arm with a head like an old skull on it, and it pounds its chest at the players. All right, you know what? Fuck you. Come fight me.
You here now.
You points at him.
This is its arena, so assume it knows every inch of it. And what's got like mythic power, which is its own thing, right? Mythic power is like a pool, right?
Oh, that's if you look at Surge, it adds a D10. To an attack and damage.
Oh.
You can do that times a day. So this attack is going to add a D10 to the 2 hit and the damage. Just this one hit 7 times a day, which is actually kind of brutal. Like if it rolls a 10, you're fucked.
Yeah.
One.
Oh, and he can spend mythic power if he's grappled someone to dismember a creature. Well, that's fun. Oh, it just doubles the damage, and the attack pulls off one of the target's legs or arms. They are sickened until healed, or recovers to full hit points. And 2d6 bleed each round. Yeah. So Grendel's just gonna dumpster them. I believe, like, his saves aren't that great, right?
His saves are 16. That's fine. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, he's a beast. That's really what this thing is. He's a fighter, so he's gonna run up to that fireball lobbing little nerd and tear his head off.
If the arms aren't already available, because come on, arms are more fun. You can beat them with them.
Them wiggly little sticks, those things are mine.
Yeah, beat your head like a drum.
He's also got a pile of hit points. Armor class is 34, which is, I would say it seems amazing, but the other night some of my 10th level group was rolling that.
Yeah, we were...
Not a lot, only on the high end, but you were doing it.
Yeah, it was, top 20% of our rolls would have made that. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy only had a armor class of 30, though. Only 30.
Only 30. And a friend.
And a friend.
I don't think we need to make Grendel have a friend. I think this...
Oh, no.
Grendel is beefy enough and does a lot of damage, so...
Like, really, if they do the 320, they roll 320s in a row and kill the fucking thing, go right ahead. That's when that happens. This is the thing to do that to.
Yeah, let them swag on it, because it's epic as fuck.
I cast Wish. I wish Grendel wasn't here.
Well, here's the thing. They still gotta kill it. It's part of the phylactery.
Oh, that's true. Do that.
Yeah, sure, you can wish him away.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Sure, wish him away. Who cares?
Okay, go beat him. No, where'd you send Grendel?
I mean, if you didn't specify, it probably goes to his castle in the material plane. Like, that's the easiest not here place to go.
Yeah, you kind of know where it is, and you got to go to the mead hall, and then he's more powerful because he's home.
Yeah, it's a shitfest all over the place, and it's all your fault. All these Nords just dying left and right.
You did that. Yeah, I never really got where Grendel came from, really.
I mean, the original source, he was just a monster that they pissed off, I think, with their hunting parties or something.
Yeah, they were just kind of in the area, and this was basically a stand your ground case in Florida.
Yeah, it's some castle doctrine with an actual castle.
Yeah.
But not Nathan Fillion.
Oh, okay.
In the Anthony Hopkins movie they did that was like written by Neil Gaiman, Grendel was like the son of the king or something because he banged Grendel's mom, but let's not get into Grendel's mom for many reasons.
Yeah, let's not do that. Yeah, after Grendel desecrates your arms. We have the Desecration of Gold. One of the steps to becoming a Draco Lich is you have to eat your horde. Yeah. So this is a very odd cave. It's a massive dark cave with one large flat open cavern with brackish water and a flat expanse of rock suitable for a dragon horde.
It's a presentation pillow.
What?
It's a presentation pillow.
Yeah, zip flop, exactly. The flat rock is scarred with the necromancy required to profane the very idea of gold with the marker of Moradin. Atop this altar sits an adamantine golem.
Oh.
Yeah, the horde was consumed, and part of it is represented in this golem that's here to protect itself because it's a phylactery, and if you're going to make a phylactery out of something, make it out of adamantine.
Adamantine is a good choice for a phylactery. But doesn't that mean this is also poop?
Yes.
Like,
yes. This is 100% earthbound.
This is dragon poop.
Why would you want my... Oh, okay. Here you go, dragon diamond.
Dragon diamond poop.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be very surprised if the occupant didn't have to poop after eating his whole horde.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Fiery poops.
Adamantine poops.
Adamantine poop. Oh, he's real bound up.
Yeah, and considering that probably didn't come out shaped like a golem. Yeah, coming out hot. Anyway.
Woo! This thing is like impossible to kill, right? Basically.
It's supposed to be, yeah. Yeah, this thing actually has less armor class and hit points than the Grendel.
Yeah.
But it's construct traits. It's got you can't crit on it, you can't backstab it. This one has damage reduction 15 epic.
Oh!
I take that to mean from an epic level character or a weapon that is described as epic level.
Yeah, one of those ridiculous +5 named swords of awesomeness or whatever.
Yeah. And I guess if you're the DM, you could say, well, yeah, that's epic.
He's got fast healing 10.
Yeah, so on top of, so you got to do 26 damage a round, and then you'll kill him in 205 rounds.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's only got just over half what the other thing has, but he's not going down.
Yeah, and it literally does say indestructible.
Excellent.
It can only be permanently destroyed if reduced to negative hit points and then decapitated using an adamantine vorpal weapon. Alternatively, Miracle or Wish can use to be slay it while it's at negative hit points. So if it's at -1, you bring it all the way down, then you Tarask it dead. You Miracle or Wish it dead. And this thing says adamantine vorpal sword. Maybe we can just say in your campaign, if one the drill.
The drill, I'd give it the drill. At this point, that drill is fucking epic if it's still in there in the Babo's hands.
I got this 8 levels ago, but it's still the best weapon I got.
If the javelin survived the dragon golem, well, it's already worked on golems and it's pretty epic. So
yeah, that one would work. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, anything like that. So maybe some of the stuff in the dragon hordes that were at the end of the last episode can take this thing down.
Yeah. And this note at the end of the entry, I noticed that transmute metal to wood slows an adamantine golem for a D4 rounds and reduces its damage reduction to 15/adamantine, which I believe means that all magic weapons would work.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. So transmute metal to wood gives you a 4-round window to hit it.
Yeah, so every 4 rounds, the spellcaster's got to do the thing, and then you pound it down, and the spellcaster goes wish, and you're done.
Yeah, this is a DPS race. Because, I mean, this thing doesn't do a ton of damage, but it's going to be doing more damage to you than you do to it.
Does it? 6d10. So 30. So it does 40 to 50 damage on average. And if it crits...
and it crits on a 19 or 20, and it's got 2 slams.
Another of that to the target's armor or shield in addition to normal damage, as if it had also made a successful Sunder combat maneuver. So it destroys your armor.
It destroys all your shit.
It wrecks your stuff and sends you packing and heals itself unless you got the right thing, and then it just sits there on the rock because that's what it was told to do.
Yeah, I mean, the nice thing is if you're not going near the rock, it's not going to fuck with you.
Yeah.
But if you want to kill the occupant, you got to kill it.
You got to kill this.
So...
Yeah, but being completely neutral and having no will of its own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's a big problem. So, defeat it or not defeat it, let's assume they move on to 4. If they take time to explore around, they can find to the northeast of 4 just a little bit, like an empty dwarven settlement and a garrison of skeletal warriors. But what they find at 4 is a horror composed of dozens, if not hundreds, of decomposing cadavers held together as an amalgamated whole. It is a charnel colossus.
Zombie ball. Woo, all right.
Everyone loves a ball of zombies. It rolls downstairs.
How many squares is that? Is that 4x4?
I think that's 4x, or is that 5x5?
It might even be 5x5.
Colossal is huge.
Yeah, it's Colossus. Perception plus 50. Nice.
Yeah, it knows.
Yeah. Again, similar stats, but it can't be critted.
Undead traits. It's like construct traits. This is why Grendel can be critted.
Yeah, Grendel can be critted. This thing can also cast spells.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah. Blasphemy, bestow curse, unholy blight, doom.
Oh, these are all good ones.
What's doom?
Doom!
Makes everything shaken. Makes the target shaken. It just goes, hey, you're shaken. -1 to your stuff. -1 to your stuff.
Wow.
And it could probably like cast a doom spell and do 5 slams because it has 6 slams.
Slam, 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 slam. Slam, doom.
Yeah.
Those are
And you're
at
shaken.
will.
Yeah, that's the at will. That's the cantrip. It does that with one hand. One of its hands.
One of its many, many hands. Horrid wilting. I don't even want to... I don't know what I expected. Alright.
Oh, that's such a cool spell.
It just evaporates all of the moisture from your body.
Yeah.
And causes your flesh to wither and crack and crumble to dust.
And it does a d6 per caster level, -20 d6. So it just dries you out to kill you.
Yeah. 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 And then
and it does more if you're a plant or have the or if you're a water elemental.
Then it just rolls you up into its awful, disgusting Katamari.
Yep. Ew. Oh.
Brains, 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 brains.
You know what? I think when Namco does zombies, I think everyone has done zombies.
Yeah, once Namco gets around to zombies. Oh wait, didn't Tekken have zombies?
It totally did. Yep.
So Namco's done zombies.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's Brian.
Brian
Fury.
Brian fucking Fury. Yeah.
Anyway.
But this is the desecration of life, if you couldn't tell.
Yep.
It's going to make you say, fuck my life.
Can't have a big undead plot without a big undead.
Mm-hmm. I love this when it comes up in all the Castlevanias. This boss is great. Just dropping corpses all over you, you're knocking it around the ceiling and the floors because it's just a giant ball until it finally falls apart.
Yep. And you just kind of clean up the individual zombies and move on.
Yep. Once you get to mopping up individual zombies, a lot of the threat is gone, so you're not worried about it too much. That being said, if they do take it down to 0, definitely rain a good pile of zombies on them just to make them feel good. Some feel-good zombie splattering.
Yeah.
Play some happy music.
But I had a fireball ready.
Well, that's good. There's 20 zombies right there. They can all be hit by your fireball.
So, the occupant's almost ready. But you know what? What he still has it. Even though he's given up his horde and his humanity and warm touch of life.
Yeah.
You know what he still has that a Dracolich doesn't have?
What?
Squishy parts.
Oh no! It's a desecration of the bits.
Yep. Desecration of flesh. Ugh. Just say flesh a lot to your players.
Flesh.
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 Ugh.
Flesh.
Oh man! All right, I'm already a little sick. Great. See, look, that's the flavor you want here.
Yeah, you gotta really put a good flavor on that flesh.
Yeah, and just remind them, like all the way here, traveling all the way here. I think I measured it out. It would take a few days to do this.
Yeah.
To go around all the places.
Well, I mean, it's
the
gotta
entire
be...
way, right? All the ads are gibbering mouthers, right? Where do you think they came from?
Yeah. Yeah. It's got to be this big, though. You need arenas big enough to soak a fucking planet-splitting fireball at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is a huge region. Leading up to this, you encounter the exploded forms of animals, swamp creatures, Catoblapa, and sea rexes.
My arms are too short.
Back their bones as if a rejection of their form.
Oh, my arms
like
are really too short.
Yeah, like the skin and muscle are just gonna be like, I got something else to do. Bye.
You can go in that direction. I'm not. I'm only your skin. I'm out.
As the swamp water recedes from the bleached, maybe not bleached clean, but still picked clean animal bone, the players may roll survival or knowledge dungeoneering DC 20 or perception DC 30 to realize that it isn't swamp water at all. This depression in the earth is actually filled with Shoggoth.
That's a lot of jello.
Ugh, why is it?
If given the surprise round, it'll feast upon them all! Eyes and teeth worrying their armor and flaying their flesh. Because it can do that with its eyes. Don't ask questions. I mean, it could just feast upon them, all eyes and teeth worrying their armor and flaying their flesh. Like, it's just...
I'm like, well, it is all eyes and teeth. Are the eyes eating it? I mean, I guess it could. This is supposed to be a crazy thing.
It's a Shoggoth. You want to tell it no?
Maybe they're really just like acidic fried eggs on it that look like eyes.
I just realized I read that one wrong too. It's a Shoggoth. You want to tell it no. You want to tell it
no. Well, this is an ooze that I find amusing because its armor class is 33.
It's nothing better than amusing ooze.
It's an amusing ooze. It's a huge amusing ooze.
Huge ooze is amusing?
Uh-huh.
Huge ooze is amusing. So I'm assuming it just drags people into it like an ooze do and like suffocates the life out of them and eats them.
Pods, it detects life and it goes, hey, you're nice.
Ah, right. Picks them clean.
Yep. You're way different than a cow.
Yeah. You got some fight in you.
Yeah.
I'm not.
This thing also has fast healing. It's got damage reduction 10 dash. That just means all of it.
It works. There is no turning it off.
Yeah, this is even better than the epic type from earlier.
Now, a good harm spell probably still takes care of it, right? Because it brings it down to 4, and then somebody hits it.
Yeah, you can do that. This is neutral. I think that'll work on it.
It doesn't work on the adamantine golem, I don't think, right? Because it's...
No. Yeah, the adamantine golem isn't technically alive. This is. It's an ooze.
Yeah, your players may find a way to one-shot this.
Can your caster break the spell resistance 30?
Probably. That's spell penetration roll, which is like your a d20 plus your level plus any spell penetration stuff you got.
Roll for it.
Yeah, roll for it. I mean, it's not a guaranteed, but it's not unlikely.
You gotta touch the ooze for that, right, cleric? Reach spell. I got reach spell.
Reach spell. Yeah, I got. It's a ranged touch.
Range touch. Is a ray? Wand.
They haven't printed that since 3.0, so unless you're...
I made a potion.
I made a potion. I'm throwing a potion of harm at them. That's not a bad idea. Treat it like Molotovs.
That might just work.
Yeah. I just mix it in with the cauldron. It's the caldera, I guess.
No, a caldera would be on top of a volcano.
Alright.
I know that because of magic. Yep. And you take a point of damage because you tapped it for red mana.
Of course I tapped it for red mana, and of course I take a point of damage. It's a mana-fixing land.
Or is that one of the slow land? Anyway.
Either way, once dispatched, the Shoggoth, they can move on to 6. I believe they can't move on to 6 until they've taken care of the other 5, right? Yeah.
I mean, they could go there, but
there's not really anything there. Once all the other remnants of the ritual are defeated, the mists peel back around the consecration of the dragon to reveal a colossal umbral dragon worm that takes to the skies and begins to hunt your party immediately.
Quick note, it's gargantuan.
So that's got to be like 5 or 6 blocks, right?
Yeah, that one's got to be bigger. This one's technically a CR20, so and the last encounter in the 19th level adventure.
You suggesting that you give him a level?
Maybe.
I'm picking up what you're putting down here, and that makes a lot of sense, because nothing that went before this was easy.
No, it shouldn't have been anyway. And this is the last level you're going to give to your players in this particular campaign.
Yeah, like the next piece is not going to be something you're going to give them a cheeky level to 21 in the middle of a fight with your big bad.
So we're gonna give the, you know, 'cause you want to use your level 20 stuff more than once.
Yeah,
So let them use it here.
as they're being hunted by an umbral dragon worm.
Yeah. Like as soon as they take care of the Shogoth.
Yeah. Or whatever the last thing they kill is, which might honestly...
Oh, right.
That might honestly be the adamantine golem.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, we'll save that for last. Yeah, that definitely feels like an accomplishment. Level up there.
So if you can make it to where it takes off from, which make it big, make it obvious that it's coming, like change the local weather around where it was, because that's where its horde is. It's not going to fight you on its horde because it wants to kill you before you get to the horde. But now that the horde's revealed, it's angry. This is a dragon still, so it's still got a beefy horde, right?
Yeah. I figure this dragon, the occupant made a deal with him. Hey, protect my plane, and I'll just let you have it.
Yeah, you can be here, just make sure nobody else fucks up your new home.
Yeah, I made these little statues here. This golem, this ooze here. That, you know, these guys here. Yeah.
Yeah. No, don't fuck them in.
Yeah, they're your neighbors, and then you just get everything else.
Yep.
There you go.
I'll even make sure that your horde is hidden.
Yeah, and I'll be one of you. I'll become a dragon. I'll die immediately, be a Dracolich. I'll fuck right off, and then you get to go on your merry way.
Yeah. Do we have a name for this umbral dragon worm?
I did not name it.
Oh.
Oh, what's its ending syllable? A thrax or a thrix or a vrax? Thrix.
Kraz. Thulvara Kraz. That's a dragon name, right?
Good.
Thulvara Kraz. The colossal umbral dragon worm.
Yeah, this is D&D. This is some dungeon. That's some dragon. You know how dragon goes, right?
Yeah, it goes claw, claw, bite, wing buffet, tail slap. Inhale.
Rend, inhale, breath weapon.
Oh, right, Rend. I forgot Rend.
Rend. I didn't actually look. Does this one have Rend?
Checking.
Bite, claw, tail slap, wing, breath weapon, tail sweep, crush. It could just land on you.
Crush. Hey, it's immune to death effects. There's a surprise. And it has a frightful presence DC of 30.
Oh yeah.
It's big bumbles and it's scurrying.
Yeah, everything up in this upper reaches of dragondom gets really nutty.
And hey, +2 to its initiative.
+2, yeah, just +2 initiative. That's a 40 armor class.
Yeah. 4 touch.
4. So you can burning hands this thing all you want.
Yeah, I don't know that it'll have much of impact though.
Yeah.
Like,
it gets to cast Horrid Wilting. You know that drying you out from the inside fireball spell?
yeah.
4 times a day.
Or trap the soul if it wants.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. 3 times a day finger of death.
Yeah, and it's a smart dragon. It can rush them right away if it thinks that's the best plan. It can just sit there and cast all these goddamn spells.
Just flying around, hitting you with Ray of Frosts, Read Magics. Wait, Read Magic doesn't do anything.
If it does, I don't know.
I mean, if
I've
I'm
never
hitting you,
found a use for it, that's all I'm saying.
if I'm hitting you with Ray of Frost and then reading the spells you're using to defend yourself, maybe?
Maybe.
Either way, this thing is a problem.
I love that one spell just says destruction. Oh man. Deals 10 points of damage per caster level, which I'm gonna take as 200, right?
Yeah, 200.
And if you succeed the save, you still take 10d6 points of damage. I love that when you save and still take a boatload.
Jeez. Yeah, take almost half. How much is almost half? 60? What?
That's half for the fighter at 10th level. It's
Ow.
half for the mage at like now. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. You saved. Congratulations. You're only taking like 60 damage.
I got 3 more of those. Wait, no, I have 7 total. Oh man. Limited wish 7 times a day.
Only 7 limited wishes. That's not
At
enough
least
limited wishes.
he's not. What a scrub.
Yeah, he's gonna fuck up your party. This is going to be incredibly hard for you as the DM to run, just because all of the options in the world. And the funniest thing is, all these spells are great, but they don't really compare in damage, I don't think, to a full attack. Right? Because that's...
That's the thing. I have seen DM setups where they just go round 1, 2, 3, they go spell, spell, spell. And the thing is, the rounds are counting off if the players wander guilelessly into the situation.
Oh.
We've had a DM like this, of course.
Yeah.
If you weren't actively engaging the roleplay was just gonna engage you. It just didn't tell you right away.
Yeah, you didn't.
The NPCs weren't idiots.
You didn't know until everyone you loved and knew were fucked.
Yep. Suddenly everyone got a boutique fireball tailored to their defenses. Just all at once. Because you spent 2 rounds in the bar drinking while the wizard studied you that you had no idea was there because the DM didn't tell you. God damn it, Dave.
Or how about that time you got balefired? That was fun.
Yeah. Wait, what? Who? No, that did happen. I just actually can't remember what it happened to, so I guess it worked.
Well, you ended up absorbing it, and then getting more content than you could ever imagine, and being like third circle.
Wait, was it? I don't think it was balefire. I think it was a green bolt.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was a green bolt, and he's rolling like dreidels and shit.
Yeah.
Just like everything in this bag, I'm rolling for damage. What?
Yeah, he rolled more dice than he had to calculate how much damage was in essentially a lightning bolt on steroids.
Etherealic, that's his name.
Yeah, and I was a bullshit human that worshipped a dragon, and I took it on the chest. like man, god damn it!
I'm gonna soak it. It can level a small building. I've got this.
I've got this. I'm gonna catch it.
The Blue Star Adept is just looking at you like, wow.
Hiya! I did it. Caught that lightning bolt.
Good times. Great oldies.
Yep.
So, yeah, if you haven't run a big dragon combat before, well, you have by now, because you've already run 4.
Right.
But
don't be afraid every time. Just go in for it, because the dragon will go in for it.
Yeah, if you didn't go in for it in the other 3, or there was some shenanigans, go hard with this one. Play with everything you've got.
You gotta honor the dragon, and as much as there is, as complicated as a dragon fight is, especially at a higher level, you just gotta do it. But I still think, is there a way you can make it stronger?
If it's too weak, give it a strength modifier.
Blah.
Strength modifier. Flesh. Wait. So, this dragon having been slain eventually, if your party gets there.
You being the slayers. Yeah, dragon slayers now. Like 4 by now, right? What's
yeah.
1 more?
Yeah. Well, one big one left.
One big one left. As you close out this session, the Umbral Dragon had a dragon.
Give that to them on their way home. Let them figure it out in between games. There's a lot.
Now, I rolled 56 art pieces.
56 art pieces.
56.
This fucking... You know what?
What?
Drovarakraz had fucking culture.
No, yeah, he did. He was refined. He didn't put all of his horde coin, you know what I mean? 56
different art pieces. That's an entire installation at the map.
Yeah, that's almost 1 for every alcove. But I wrote down a few here. I'm just a couple that I'm kind of proud of. There's a rudimentary statue of an Atyu comprised of jasper and studded with rubies.
My favorite of yours is the oil painting of the Elysian Fields, created on location.
Yeah, it might even capture some event there. The grass seems to sway in the breeze.
Don't go through it.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's priceless.
Right. Don't mist yourself into the paint. Don't do that. And a stone carving of Gleerock Malithrex, lord over the 71st layer of the abyss, in all glory.
Praise be unto him.
Praise him.
Praise him. I see this guy as just Vigo.
Yeah, it's Vigo. But yeah, all these pieces are worth 5,000 gold plus. And bunches of just gems. Not part of any sculpture. And then you got, big ass weapons, a staff, some scrolls, and way at the bottom I wrote because I kind of wanted to. I felt that a dragon would put such an item in his hoard just in case, a robe of powerlessness.
What the fuck is a robe of powerlessness other than what it sounds like?
It looks like another robe at first, and then they put it on and they lose 10 strength and intelligence.
Ow!
Taking it off again is trivial, but you have to cure the curse and then receive a heal spell. Not any heal spell. You have to receive heal.
You have to receive heal to remove its effects.
Yeah. After you remove the curse of getting your strength and intelligence back.
Ugh.
Yeah. Fuck you. This is my horde. Fuck you.
Yeah, but you know what? I see the spoon of infinite gruel. Well,
yeah,
at a very slow rate.
No one's gonna want to eat that. It makes enough for 4 people a day, but really, like, that might as well be infinite.
Yeah, that's a lot of gruel. Nobody wants 4 servings of gruel a day.
In one of my first campaigns ever, I made that into a spatula of infinite pancakes. That was pretty fun.
That was the best, up until somebody tried to fuck with it. They didn't respect the pancakes and they got batter all over themselves.
I wasn't even sure why he was doing it.
He wanted more pancake, and if you could get infinite pancake out of it, you could, I don't know, do something with it, I'm sure. Imagine filling up an entire dungeon with pancake batter so you can just swim across the pits.
But he didn't say that.
I know. That's why he got.
What are you doing? Okay, your arm's all covered in pancake batter now. How much do you want out of it?
And we're hungry because, of course, it doesn't work until tomorrow.
Yeah, you used all the charges.
Blew it all over your arm instead of into the pan where it's supposed to go.
Can't you just blow your pancake load early?
I was really grumpy. Wanted pancakes this morning. Either way.
But on that note, I think it might be a good place to end it for the week.
If you liked what you heard, please lick the bell and sub the scrib.
Oh yeah, get all over those buttons.
Yeah, smash those buttons. Give them all the feels.
The wind howled at the washboard, sleeping underneath the moon. Our plan was hatched in a briar patch where lovers shook and swooned. Their lips stained with violet, their tongues tied into knots. To the loamy beds, their secrets, baby,